We put it under the microscope a bit for the last couple of years. We considered the notion of maybe merging minor and under-21 in the context of player burnout, its impact on players at those underage levels, the level of injuries that we're getting. But we brought a lot of proposals now which are being input into rule. I think we've educated a lot of the people involved at that level, and there's a far greater awareness now of their people's responsibility towards young players at that level, and I think it's having the desired effect.
I think Cadbury's have revived the under-21 championship, and Nicky mentioned about player welfare and player management, and it's up to the managers. I know under-21 players are playing minor, under-21 and colleges, but if their managers can basically look after them, and if they play a match on a Wednesday, they mightn't have to train Wednesday evening with a different team. Speaking from Kildare point of view, from last year the under-21s had a great run, and we've had the benefit at senior level with 3 or 4 of them players coming on and actually making an impact. And
it's my age group, and we won it last year, and it was a great experience and a great feeling when we did that. So hopefully we won't be able to get some way towards that again. Our team last year was very strong, and we had a lot of guys that were just the age, so it's we have lost a few players, but saying that we still have a good core of a team, so hopefully that'll stand us. When they're with the 21s, you're just with the 21s, so we're out 3 times a week, which is standard, I suppose. But it is tough, especially when you're travelling from Cork to Kerry and that kind of things. But that's the commitment that's required, and so I suppose I found that out at a very early age.
I'm a big fan of the 21 championship. We're all well used to the idea of the minor championships being on here before the senior championship, and it's great, but play minor, you're under 18 years of age, you're very young, and it's a huge step up from there to actually play senior into county football. The 21 championship has been a great stepping stone. It's kept players interested in playing county football after 18 years of age, and a lot of players at 19 years of age aren't ready to step up on the senior panels and compete, whereas at 22 or 23 years of age they're well able. So that has been one of the big pluses of the 21. My involvement with Dublin going back to 02 and 03 when we got to back-to-back 21 finals, a lot of them kids as they were then came through and have starred for Dublin in the last 4 years, winning 4 Leinster titles here. Up to 12 of them have played in them matches, so that's a huge number getting from a 21 squad, where if you took any 2 years at minor level you might only get 4 or 5 players through.
It's tough at the minute, so it is. We're training hard, championship's not for a couple of weeks yet, so we're just still training hard for it, and it's going well, and he has to still finalise his squad completely, but we're going away this weekend, so then he'll cut it down after that. But it's going well this year, nice with us. We're playing Antrim on the 18th of March, and we think will be a very tough game. Because they have a lot of great players there playing for them, because they'll be playing in Belfast with the colleges, and a lot of experienced players playing for the seniors. In Jordanstown, so I'm doing physiotherapy, so it's tough, so it is, but it's going well, so it is. I always wanted to do. I was always interested in school, so it's because of football I got into it, and I wouldn't mind going into football or some sort of sports physio, so.
Yeah, at this stage of the championship it's really difficult to say who is going to shine, but ultimately we'll just be going to matches and looking at players, and I suppose giving our impression as to whether a player has done well or not. I suppose the balance, really the expertise lies with Dermot and Paul, because they're coming from the pure football background, where I'm coming from I suppose a journalist point of view. We're always looking, everybody, we're like the people in the stand who are looking at players and seeing who's playing well, who's not playing well, and I suppose we just have the added bonus of being able to, maybe the added pressure too, of being able to sit down maybe afterwards and pick one person who's played well out of the 30 or possibly 40 players who could have played on that given day.
It was very disappointing last year, disappointing to end to what was a good year, but we'll hopefully get that stage again and maybe go one step better hopefully this year. We're playing Carlow now on Sunday in Newbridge, so hopefully we'll come out on top in that game as well, but it's going to be very tough. Got a call into the senior panel last year after the under-21 campaign, so hopefully now, if I'm playing good with the 21s, I might get a look into the team, and maybe a few other lads might get a call in as well.
We've just announced a further 3-year sponsorship deal, so coming off the back of 4 great years linked up with the GAA and now looking forward into 3 years ahead is fantastic. The Hero of the Future Awards for us is something that we see as bringing something different to the frame. We see the Hero of the Future Awards as it's an opportunity for us to give something back to the players as well, to just signify their importance in the games and how well they've played. So not just as the Hero of the Match Awards, or the Man of the Match as it's often known, but then obviously the people or the players who play really well throughout the year are then awarded at the end of the season.